guys, I'm Mama Bear to Many. I am mom to 14 children. 12 of my children are still at home, and today we are going to take some meat that I already have. I am using pork, and I am just going to can it in like the simplest way possible. So let's do that. So I took out, let me see, every quart should hold about 2 pounds of meat. So I took out, let's see, enough for 14 quarts. So this is our home done pork. And I am just going to, we ground this up this fall. I am literally just shoving it in here. Shove it all the way down. And I'm going to do as much as will fit in there. So this is just under 2 pounds. We overfill these bags, honestly, because the fill line is here for this, and we always overfill them, so there's a little bit left in our bags. But I took out enough to have that. I am going to do the rest of these jars. Canning meat is so easy, and it is such a blessing to my family because if you have canned meat, you can make seriously fast food out of canned meat. It is so easy just to take, say, one of these. Once this is done, I mean, we're talking about raw meat, and it is going to cook in the canner, and then we'll be able to use that to mix into casseroles, to throw into a pot and make soup. There are so many different ways. It would just be like if you scrambled up your hamburger. This is sausage, but if you do the same thing with hamburger, it would just be like you having scrambled hamburger. You could use it in tacos or any recipes that you wanted to use it for. And it's already all set. It's pretty much just warming it up if you want to warm it up, but you wouldn't necessarily have to warm it up. I mean, if you wanted to, you could take the sausage out, and then, especially with the wide mouths, once it's cooked, you can kind of like dump it like this. And because it will shrink down a little bit, you're able to dump it completely out. So I always like to keep canned meat on hand. So I like to have less of my freezers of meat in the spring and summer. I'm trying to whittle down to just have one freezer, but my canning section of meat, because it's so convenient, has dwindled quite a bit. So I'm glad to can this up, although I thought that these are my professional little kid scissors. I thought that I needed more sausage patties because I'd canned some of those. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it below. I thought that I had a bunch of sausage patties, and then the kids, we eat those for breakfast, and the kids were like, no, there's no sausage patties. And I was like, oh, I think we're gonna have to can sausage patties. So I took all this meat out of the freezer thinking I was gonna make sausage patties, which you can see that in a video that says massive food storage. And I have me taking it out of the freezer in that video. And I thought that I was going to be doing that, but then I found them all when I was down in the basement in that same video. So I decided that we would just can this up. I could have thrown them back in the freezer, but I was like, no, we should just can this up because I didn't have enough hamburger, because I was going to do hamburger like this, and then I was going to do sausage patties, but we didn't have enough hamburger to do it that way. So I just said, no, I'll just do the sausage this way. I mean, this is great for even like a breakfast casserole. You can just dump this out and throw some eggs in there, maybe some dehydrated peppers and onions, and have yourself a breakfast casserole in literally like no time. You can just put it all in the oven and you're good. Quick and easy. So the cool thing too, this video, we are doing this type of canning, and then after, I actually got this really cool new tool that I'm super happy to share with you that is going to dry can some items for me. So after we're done with this sausage part, I'm going to show you some of the dry canning that I am going to be doing. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm actually going to do these, maybe I should just do them all together. Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, what am I
Alright, so I think I'm going to do 14 of these. My son is washing the last 2 jars. But yeah, I love canning meat because it's just so easy. It's so easy to can, and then it just makes such fast food. So tomorrow we need to go to the city, so I wanted to get this done beforehand, because if you guys have been here a while, you know we drive a long distance to our city. Our city is actually 2 hours one way to get there, and that's where all of our doctors are. So it's good to have fast meals. I've noticed so many more people lately on YouTube and just, I think in general, have kind of come up with the homesteading mindset or homesteading movement, which is really cool to see more people. I've been homesteading for about, let's see, 18 years, something, yeah. I always plan my things from when my children were born, so I was thinking, okay, who is a baby? So my 17-year-old was a baby when we moved here, and we started the year, like 2 years before. We were in like I say a city, it had 3,000 people in it. Our local city has 3,000 people in it, and we started there with chickens and gardening. So we had started there, and then things just decided that they would take a turn here. And you never know what the Lord has for you, right? You just keep moving forward. I mean, even now, you never know, I never know what God's plan is for our lives. So, I'm going to smush this all up. Some of these are semi-frozen still, but that will be okay. As long as they'll smush down, it'll be alright. So of my children that are still at home, my youngest, quote unquote youngest, 12 that live here still are ages 23 down to, 22. Oh my goodness. 2001. Yeah, 23. I had it right the first time. 23 down to 1. No, 22 down to 1. I don't know. Why is my brain confusing me right now? If you have not been here before, we're hoping that our friends, Herding Little Cows from the Glory of God, are going to come up this coming week. And we are pretty excited about that. So I hope, last time they came up, unfortunately, one of the kids got sick and they had to leave early because we were going to do a video together. And I'm hoping that we do a video together this time. It's always fun just chatting with another large family mom, especially in person, is super exciting to me. And I think to her, I don't know, Sarah, what do you think? I love sitting and chatting with her. It's really really sweet. And they are expecting a new baby, so that's exciting too. Can't wait to talk all about that because new babies are always a blessing. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and I guess I'll do this one in a small one. Just trying to avoid that, but so we'll see how much I used altogether. I had gotten 28 pounds or 28 packages of meat out of there. So we'll see how much I end up actually getting. Probably going to go to the museum tomorrow with some of the kids while we're in the city, which is exciting. And then I got to do my groceries. I'm only doing a small thing of groceries because, as you know, we're doing the pantry challenge, which is exciting. So if you haven't checked out some of the other people doing the pantry challenge, please do that. Can somebody grab the front door for the little ones? So, yeah, there's a lot of people doing the pantry challenge this year. I hope to be able to watch more of them. I've been so busy. I've been trying to declutter the house and, you know, do all the big family mama things, but I have been listening to a couple of them, and it's really been a blessing to see, hear, you know, just know somebody else is trying to do the same thing. It's super exciting. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of those packages left. And then this might be, probably use like half of this one. So 5.5 packages left from the 28 pounds.
Mama, can I help you?
Can you help me? Maybe in just a minute, okay? You gotta wash your hands. I always have a helper. I can't believe I'm not wearing an apron. I always forget my apron, or try not to remember. I'm trying to like be better about that this year. Okay, so all of the jars are filled. I am going to clean up some of this, wash my hands, and then I'll be back with you guys. So I have a helper now. So she is just, I have some left. I have some meat left. So what I'm going to do is I am going to give the meat that's left. I have 2, 4, let's see. All right, she is going to dump those into the pan, and we're actually going to cook that there.
Now I can dump it in.
Now you can dump it in the pan. So all I'm going to do is she's going to dump it, and then we're going to end up cooking this all up, just kind of grind it up, so it will be ready for meals for the week, because we might as well, while I'm already touching all this pork, I might as well just cook it up. That's kind of how my philosophy on things, like if you're already doing it, then go ahead and take care of the whole kit and caboodle.
Yay.
So I will grind that up, and then I'll make 2 meals of this week. Yes.
And I have half a whole apple with me.
I don't have apples. Remember?
Can I have? I put some in peppers and cucumbers with nothing. If there is any peppers.
I think she's taking care of that now.
And
Okay, so now what we're going to do is go back to the canning process. Just had to get that out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna wipe this up a little bit. And then I'm going to take just I think these are called, I don't know, flour sacks. So this is some of the embroidery that the girls did earlier, and so I feel blessed by that. We can use some pretty ones. Would you? Oh, you got it. Good job. So I'm just taking this and wiping along my jar rims like this. And I'm going to do that for all of these. And I am going to go over all of these, wiping the rims. We are also getting supper going while we're doing this here. So if you hear some supperish noises, that is what's going on. Sweet Pea is getting her supper, which usually gets served. Yes, I can help you. Leave that one in there and do a different one, and I'll help you with that one in just a minute. So she's getting her supper, and then little Promise. Who's that? That's you. Are you helping? Are you helping Mom? Yes. She's helping me get all that meat into the pan so we can cook it up for yummy meals, huh? What's Mommy doing? I'm wiping all the rims, aren't I? So that we can get ready to can it. Okay, I'm gonna help her, then I'll show you what we're doing with the rest. So, I know I see you. There we go, I helped you with that one. Look, watch Mommy. Squeeze the end like that, that might help you. There we go. Good job. Okay, so all of those are clean now. Now I'm looking for my lids. So then I am just taking the rings. Oops. I'm putting these on. Some of these were weird. I don't know if this is the package that's weird or not, but some of these were not fitting on appropriately. So if you go to Tractor Supply, there's a bunch of these on clearance, and not all of them fit the jars, so I don't know that it's worth it to actually buy these. This one. I'll be back. I think I got the bad thing. Okay, so we're ready to put them in the canner. So I have the meat just like this, raw, nothing else in it, no water, ladies. Get your, we have about 2 inches of water in the bottom of that. I'll show you in a second. Just take your jar. Let's see, right in there. You do not want this water to come up over the jar lids. You do not want that in pressure canning. So then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the lid and match the arrows. My canner is linked in the description box below, my favorite canner, which is this All-American. I like this one and not the size up, because then I can fit 2 on here, which actually gives me more jar space, as well as it's a lot easier to handle as far as lifting and moving around. So I'm gonna finish up here. I'm trying to figure out where to set you guys down. It is dark in my kitchen. I'm sorry. In my dream house, I'll have proper lighting, okay?
Mom.
Yes. Yes. I'll be there in just a minute. So I'm tightening all the tops here. And then we're just going to turn our burner on. And that one's already on, and we'll wait for it to start to steam, and then I'll be back. And like normal, life got away from me. So basically what happened is we let them go for 90 minutes. And then I shut the burner off and then let the pressure go down. Then you take the cap off and you can unscrew this once all the air comes out. And we have our canned sausage.